I think we've been a little bit unlucky. I think like the Dorking game, we was like they're one of the big spenders in the league, and we went 1-0 down after 3 minutes, and I think you fear the worst a little bit. But we grew into the game, and Jamie equalised the 70th minute, and I think it was all us. I said, like, they changed their formation to stop us, and yeah, I thought we were unlucky, but we were happy with the point. So moving on to Enfield, we switched off in the first half, and second half we finished strong again, equalised, probably a little bit too late, and I think if it was maybe 10-15 minutes before, we could have gone on and won. And probably the most disappointing game was probably the Bognor game, where we, injury-wise, Lewis Dark, Ryan Charles and Johnville played, but Johnville was struggling for the last half hour, and we went 1-0 down, and our heads just seemed to go. And when you've got boys up front, well, I think the boy up front for them scored for Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday, Dan Smith I think his name is. So when you've got them sort of quality of players against you, you've got to be in your game, and them changes just killed us. And then on to Saturday with Leatherhead, and I think I had an interview with the Leatherhead manager, and he was quite happy with a point, because I think we caused them a lot of problems first half, and with a penalty miss and a few one-on-ones. And then second half, I say they probably had the better off, but Jake's popped up and got the goal, and yeah, got us back in the game, and then that sort of took us into Monday with Harlow, and yeah, with a 3-1 win. So yeah, we've been waiting for Jake to be fit, sort of thing. He was actually suspended for the first 2 games, so he was never going to be playing in them. But we knew what we were getting when Jake come here. It was just a shame he got injured in pre-season. So, and I think Saturday he wasn't 100% fit, and definitely Monday he wasn't 100% fit. So I'm pretty sure there's more to come from him. Yeah, he's great to have around, because I sort of can talk to him about certain things where I might think, like, as well as the management team and stuff, and I don't think I could have a better person to be talking to and asking for advice and things. And for the young kids and that around the squad, because we are a young squad, he leads by example, and the way he prepares for games and so on, and bits like that. So yeah, he's a big asset to us. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was happy. So I think it's been coming. Supporters might not have thought that, but I think it has. I think our side's starting to gel a bit now. Pre-season was tough with the games we had, but it's always good to get one over on your local rivals, and yeah, it was good to see. It's a tough draw. I would have been like some of the favourable draws I've seen, but if you want to do well in the FA Cup, you've got to beat teams like that. So, like I probably mentioned before, when I was at Whittam last year, we drew Canvey away, which was probably the toughest draw in I reckon that whole competition, because they just come down from the Ryman Prem, and we went there and won 2-0. So we'll be as prepared as we can be. I know a few of the boys played against them last year, so we'll see if they've changed much, and we'll go there and try and, I want to say bring back the points, but we'll try and bring back go in the next round and bring back a bit of money with us. Not really. We could have Ryan Charles back. It's hard on that 3G, so like a couple of the boys got a knock on it on Harlow's 3G, because it's not the greatest for like their bones and that. But we'll train tonight and see how we get on, and yeah, I'm hoping we'll be near enough at full strength. So the only player I've got missing is Lewis Dark to get more than 1 win. So no, we'll try and pick as many points up as we can and progress in the FA Cup, and then there's 2 rounds of the FA Cup in September, isn't there? So yeah, we'll try and do is get through a couple of them and get some more points on the board and pull away from people. So
me too. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Obviously frustrating being suspended for the first few games. But no, I've come in pretty seamlessly. Fortunate to start games and get our first win, get our first few points as such. And yeah, 4 from 6 over a bank holiday weekend, considering the start we had, is not a bad start at all. Yeah, massively. Experience is the word for it, really. Just like his movement and his knowledge, and you can just watching him during pre-season and watching him the other games, you can see why he's been at the level he's been at. So for me personally, it should be an interesting learn for me. There's no limit really. We've got a team of really talented players. We've got some very good individuals, good coaches who will guide us in the right way. There's no reason why we can't kick on and have a serious push for playoffs. There's no reason why we can't have a good FA Cup run, a good trophy run, and all the rest of it. To be honest, the initial target was to just get fit, get back playing, get in the team, establish myself in the team, get my feet under the table. Obviously goals will have to be put in place to give myself a target as such, but just win as many games as possible at the moment and keep playing, stay injury free. It really would. Again, a winnable game. I think they got a nice pitch from memory of playing against them. It should suit us. Hopefully just beat them, get a decent draw in the next one, and just keep ticking them off really, and go as far as possible. Massive. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a run going. Obviously we started sort of indifferently, so it'd be nice to really push on, get a win. It'd be a good win if we can beat that lot. But we're at home, unbeaten at home so far, so no reason we can't kick on and crack on.